Hey guys, Foxtrot here with a video on the attitude surrounding losses and specifically not putting so much weight into the games that you lose. Now, getting bogged down in losses is common and it's natural. This is mostly due to humans' tendencies to have a negativity bias, i.e. you focus on the bad things. The theory behind this negativity bias is a desire to avoid bad experiences, and obviously losing LoL games is something you don't want to have happen. Unfortunately, in practice, it doesn't quite work that way because it doesn't equip you with any of the tools necessary to prevent these losses. This results in one of two outcomes. Either you'll avoid games altogether because you don't want to risk losing, or you'll be so frustrated when you play and you'll feel like the odds are against you. And of course, ironically, neither of these things really address the core problems and neither are beneficial for your progress as a league player. In fact, they are both quite the opposite. Focusing on your past is only really useful as a tool for reflection, and unfortunately you don't really tend to use it in that way. You tend to focus more on the emotional aspects and it will influence your future games because you'll be frustrated and you won't play as well. Basically what I'm trying to say here is that it's normal to focus on your losses and care so much about them, but I want to inject a different perspective, that it is actually okay to lose your games. First and foremost, losses are statistically extremely common and are completely inevitable when you're playing League of Legends. If you ever take a look at the win percentage of champions that are considered overpowered, you'll see that none of those win rates are ever above something like 54 to 56%. That means that a champion that is considered extremely strong will only be winning around 55 games out of 100. If you play 100 games and you lose 45 of those, that is a lot of losses that you have to play through, but still, that doesn't make you bad, and that is perfectly okay. You're allowed to have those losses and still be good. So if it's normal to lose games, then it makes no sense to worry about them and dwell on them. I mean, this is like living with a girl and worrying that you're going to find hairpins lying around. I mean, of course you're going to find hairpins lying around. I don't know how they have so many. They seem to have an endless supply of these things that has come out of the walls. But still, point is, it's a fact of life. These things happen, not worth worrying about. And next, not only is it okay to lose games, but it's okay to be the reason that you lose games as well. Now, I'm willing to bet that the vast majority of you guys watching this video are not perfect human beings. In fact, I would say that all of you are not perfect. I'm sure as hell not perfect. I mean, unless Kate Upton is watching this video, I mean, she's perfect, but I don't think she really plays League. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Basically, you're not perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have bad games, but that doesn't matter. As long as you're not doing it on purpose, you can miss every single ulti. You can feed horrendously. It's just a bad game. Cut yourself some slack. By saying that you had a bad game, you are not saying that you are a bad player. In fact, quite far from it. Even the best of players have off days, unless you're Faker, of course, but he's kind of beyond human. And by accepting the fact that you have bad games, you're taking accountability for your actions, for your poor play. And this means that you are less likely to blame your team. And that is the golden rule of League of Legends. Never blame your team. In addition to not blaming your team, you're also much less likely to be overrun by your negative emotions and frustrations, and therefore to not go on tilt. Sometimes it's difficult to have accountability for your actions because of your pride, but this will really severely hinder your progress as a League player. And if you want to see a video discussing that topic, I've done one and I will link it in the description. At the end of the day, there is zero sense worrying about losses. I mean, the correct attitude is that you want to win more games, not lose less. Now this sounds a bit silly because it's kind of the same thing. Basically what I mean is that you want to focus on your good things. Focus on the stuff you need to improve on, not simply how to avoid losing. If you want to know more about that topic, I've done a video about the difference between deserving to win and not deserving to lose. And if that does interest you, I'll put a link to that in the description where you can check it out. Lastly, I want to say that if you focus on improving as a player, your losses become less troubling. And that is the essence of getting better at League of Legends or any game really. Not to worry about your wins and losses, but instead to worry about your progress as a player. So I hope you found this video useful, guys. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to me for more educational League content with a bit of entertaining stuff on the side as well. You can find me on my Facebook, on my Twitter, and you can catch me streaming on Twitch too. All of those links are in the description, but thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.